Welcome back. Turf improvements are bringing water savings for the baseball and softball fields at Flower Bluff ISD. In fact, construction crews have now moved into the stone base and linear installation phases, which will form the foundation for this new turf system. 3 News reporter Natalia Osuna looked into the upgrades and tells us what they will bring not just to the district, but to the entire Flower Bluff community as well.
I spoke to Flower Bluff ISD district leaders, baseball players, and coaches who shared that these improvements for the fields have been a long time coming. And aside from bringing water savings, they tell me the turf will also give them a competitive edge. At Flower Bluff ISD, baseball and softball fields are getting a makeover. Director of Facilities and Planning, Zach Groff.
I coached baseball here for 8 years before I came into this role when Coach Steinbrook became the superintendent.
Says the switch to turf is bringing benefits that go beyond the field.
We spent an hour every single night after practice working on this field. So that was time that kids were away from home. That's times we were away from our families. So just in terms of a quality of life for the student athletes here, in terms of quality of life for the coaches here, this is a huge improvement.
Head baseball coach Jesse Butler agrees, saying they've gotten creative while the fields are under construction.
The last couple of weeks we've been using these temporary batting cages, which we'll get continued use out of them once the construction project is finished.
Flower Bluff senior Colton Stry says these new fields will help them practice more consistently.
The weather was always the biggest inconvenience for us. Not having this, but we're blessed to have the football facility over there. So when the weather was bad, so now we can just come out here, raining, whether it's raining or not.
Superintendent Chris Steinbrook says the switch will bring major water savings for the district.
A yearly estimate in the neighborhood of 500,000 gallons of water. The dirt and infield and the mound and home plate had to be watered with city water 3 to 4 times a day to keep that infield moist so the wind doesn't blow that surface off.
That made possible by Bond 2025 funding.
It was included in Proposition B, and we were just so blessed that the community supported all 3 bond propositions on May the 3rd, 2025. And so that whole process was community driven.
Groff says that seeing the process hits close to home.
I grew up in this community. I went to school here. I've worked here, and this is getting to see these projects come to life and getting to see what the taxpayers voted on really turn around and benefit the community is definitely special.
Superintendent Chris Steinbrook tells me they're excited to join other school districts in the area in this switch to turf. And he says that they hope to have both the baseball and softball fields done in late January. Then they hope to bring the community together with a ribbon cutting ceremony to celebrate the results.